اهلا بكم اصدقائي بحلقه جديده من هوغورتس ليجاسي. قبل لا نبدي الحلقه اتمنى تنسون الاشتراك بالقناه ودعمي باللايكات، وهسه خليكم وياي متابعه. اخر مره وصلنا هنا خلصنا هاي المهمه، لقينا طفلها اللي كان محبوس. زين شوف شنو عندنا مهمات بعد. نخلص هاي واجبات الاستاذه جارليك 2. احنا مخلصيها بس نروح نشوف النبات بعد بالخريطه. اوكي بهوغورتس. زين هنا غرفة المتطلبات سوينا. النبات بهاي الطاولة مال التقصيص الكبيرة. وينها اي هاي باعوا. جمع نبات الفلوكسويد. هسه النباتات القتالية 3 نستخدمها بوقت واحد. اتوقع نلقاه هنا. اكو عندنا هنا مهمة. اوكي عندنا مهمة دقيقة بس قبلها نشوف ناخذ النباتات ونجي. بذور التنكتيلا السامة. اوكي. احنا قصيص ما عندنا إلها، لازم نخلي لها قصيص. لا مشكلة. خلينا نشوف عندنا هسه المهمة مال هاي البنية.
Hello, is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Zacharissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus. Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-Tubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around.
اوكي طلبت منا مهمة. مهمة مال تجميع نوع من البذور والاشياء. اوكي هسه خلينا نروح لهوغورتس بالغرفة المتطلبات. زين غرفة المتطلبات هاي النبتة نبدلها بس نرجع بعدين نخليها عادي. فراغ القصيص، ريحان الأرض، ماندريك، بلوكسايد، تنكوتيلا السامة. جيرة تطول 14 دقيقة مو مشكلة، نخليها بال 14 دقيقة. خلينا نشوف المهمة مال إزالة البثور مو مشكلة. خريطة العالم بالغابة المحرمة قالت إن هي بهاي النقطة بالغابة المحرمة. أقرب شي عليها أعتقد هاي. أي زين هسه المكان وين صار هناك. نستخدم العصاية. الذهاب إلى الغابة منطقة شمال هوغسميد. أوكي ننزل نجمع لها البذور، بس أكيد حنواجه أشياء كوما. هاي وين جا؟ هسه نعرف وين النبات، سوى صاير جوا، بس أكيد مو مكان آمن حيكون. اي أهلا. نواجه الترول. تريدنا الشغلات هاي. لا لحظة عزيزي. بترول لا 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 ما بدك تتهور ما له داعي. لا يلا قضينا على الغول بدون حتى ولا دمج، كان الموضوع سهل. لا راحت قبل ما اخذها. يلا مشكلة. تقول لنا جمعوا الهاي وطلع الموضوع بغول بي. هاي النباتات. زين استخدم ريفيليو. هاي وحدة هم لازم نجمع 5 مو اي 5. اكو بعد جوا بالكهف، ما ادري بعد شو يواجهنا بالكهف من ورا النباتات مالته.
I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
ناتسوي اوناي حجر ويانا على مهمة. دقيقة وين رايحة عني؟ دقيقة كأنه صوت عناكب او شي. وين ال هاي صايرة هنا؟ نقدر ندخل منها؟ لا لازم نعبر منها. شنو دا يقاتلون فد شي معين؟ يمكن الفضول يدفعني اشوف شنو الموضوع. غول ليك يقاتلون غول. يلا خلي اقتلهم الغول بعد احسن. مهاجمهم غول ذول العصابة السحرة. اوه هذا واحد منهم. زين بعد شنو؟ وين نلقى بعد؟ زين بأماكن ثور شنو هاي وينه؟ هشكو اوه لا لحظة شكو ضيت على العناكب. خلنا نحرق الأعشاش مالتها حتى لا تضوجنا. شباكها وعشاشة نحرقها. المهمة دزتنا بيها فوق مستوى الخطورة. هذا كغول دا يقتل بدوله. ما له الغول شنو الموضوع؟ عاد يقتل بدول السحرة. اوكي بس ممكن احنا نستفاد من الموضوع اذا خلص عليهم. احنا نستفاد من الموضوع، ناخذ الموضوع جاهز. بس مبين غول والله قوي. لا عزيز الغول. يلا مو ما يدمجنا ابد. اخذنا القتل الغول جاهز. ورا ما قاتل هذولاك واستنزفوا دمه. شنو ورا ما استنزفوا دمه احنا اخذنا الموضوع جاهز. شنو هذا السجن؟ عازبين احد بيه او شي؟ ولا الى هنا نغادر بعد. اوكي او نسافر بالمقشة. خلاص اوكي نسافر منه.
Travel broadens the mind.
زين وصلنا لمكانها.
Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates.
اوكي
One
تمام.
day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
اوكي طور مستوانا. زين خلينا نشوف شنو بعد عندنا مهمات. خلينا نروح مهمة الأسرار الدفينة. اوكي نشوف مكانها بالخريطة وين. اتوقع بهوغورتس. مو اي بالضبط.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
اوكي هسه نصعد للصف مال التنجيم.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabilaland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
موضوع التغيير الهيئة الحيوانية ممكن نقدر نسويه. زين، خلينا نشوف دقيقة. واجبات الأستاذة ويزلي. واجبات الأستاذة ويزلي تعطينا تغيير الهيئة، تعطينا المكافآت تغيير الهيئة، وهذا الشيء نحتاجه مهم. زين، بس لازم نشوف مكان على الخريطة وين ممكن نحصل هالأشياء. واجبات الأستاذة ويزلي.
Think like a stone.
زين، خلينا نشوف مين نحصل هذا. لازم دقيقة، مين يقولون لنا؟ تحت الأرض؟ اي هم محتمل فعلا جزء يكون بالمي. هم يقولون تحت الأرض. صفحة الدليل الميداني في الميناء تحت الأرض. شوي ممكن الموضوع يكون صعب. اقدر استخدم المقشة. ايش قاعد اسوي شي اصلا؟ اقدر استخدم المقشة، محتاج نسبح. بالحالتين لازم ننزل هسه. وصلنا القابوت جوا القاع. كمل سباحة. نشوف ايش عندنا. لا اوكي، وقفنا من هذا الموضوع.
So this is the underground harbor.
عندنا صندوق هناك. هذا ايه اوكي. بعد نتخفى صندوق راح ينفتح وياكم. يعطيكم فلوس قوية. 500 مو قليلة. صفحة الدليل الميداني. اسمع صوتها، اتوقع قريبة منه. لازم نلقاها. لحظة، عندنا هناك صندوق. عندنا هنا اولا. زين، اعطانا فلوس زينة. شنو الاصوات الغريبة؟ هاي صفحة الدليل الميداني، شفتها لقيتها. الموضوع كان سهل. زين. اوكي هسه بالمكتبة. لازم نروح للموقع الثاني. الموقع الثاني هنا. الموقع صاير لي فوق بالمكتبة. شو السالفة؟ شنو الدرجة؟ زين، حسب انه يقول لنا صاير هنا. زين.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be here somewhere. Arresto momentum.
يختفي هذا مال الديش دائما. زين، يقولون هنا.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
اوكي.
Professor Weasley asked me to get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
السنجر الذهبية طارت طارت الزقة الأمريكية. سنج ذهبية. سنجت يمكن.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct.
الجواب
Next
صحيح.
question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
مشروب الحظ السحري.
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
الكرة الحديدية. الكرة المجنحة.
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
تفتيح جرعة تحول الآدمي السحرية شاربها تغيير الأنواع. أعتقد خطأ.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
زين حناخذ الكتاب لو لا؟
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
اوكي هاي حصلنا على الكتاب.
As the Weasley's tasks are complete, I should attend Transfiguration.
روح لصف تغيير الهيئة. هو قريب بس خلينا نختصر إذا أكو فد اختصار إليه يكون أفضل. صف تغيير الهيئة. أي أكو شي قريب يما. روح لصف تغيير الهيئة خلال النهار. معلش ليل هسه. نغير الوقت نقول نغير الوقت على الخريطة. وغيرت الوقت.
I pressed ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
سيباستيان.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes, the transformation spell. But first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks which will help you to complete your field guide. Attend my transfiguration class once you've done them, and we can begin the lesson.
زين حضور صف تغيير الهيئة خلال النهار. مو هسه خلال النهار يعني شنو هسه؟
Fun, wasn't it?
Beautiful.
Goodness.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
هسه نتعلمها السبيل هاي نتعلمها. تعلمنا تغيير الهيئة ممتاز.
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OW...
I haven't been called Puffskein Dunking once since you brought me that venomous tentacular leaf. I think...
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
اوكي خلصنا
If you wish to
هالمهمة.
practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
نجرب التعويذة مال تغيير الهيئة تعلمناها. اللي هي وينها؟ اللي هي هاي.
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
بس كانوا شوية طول. يلا ترجع
Since
تتعب.
our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
سنرجع تغيير الهيئة يختلف.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember Pauline mentioning something about gobbledygook.
اوكي. لازم هسه صار عندنا مهمات رئيسية تفعلت، لازم نروح لها نشوفها. مع سيباستيان. نروح للمهمة مع سيباستيان نشوفها على الخريطة وين صايرة. او دقيقة قبل مع سيباستيان خلينا نروح نبات تنكتل السامة. ممتاز. نزرعوها يكون احسن، بسرعة تحصلوها بدون فلوس. خلص بطريقنا بالمهمة الرئيسية ونستخدمها نجربها على الأعداء. اوكي الخريطة المهمة الرئيسية خلينا نشوف وين صار مكانها. هنا اقرب شيء الى هاي. زين هسه نطير الهجون نوصل مكاننا. هذا مو بعيد.
Slow down now. There we go.
خلص اوكي.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
بوبي سويتنج. انا رايد المهمة مال بوبي بس خلينا نخلص مع سيباستيان.
I came as soon as I could.
I finally realised what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea. But perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
اوكي هسه الوصول الى مدخل المنجم. اخذنا هذا شو اسمه حجر القمر.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
نشوف اذا عندنا اعداء نستخدم عليهم هاي الثلاث نباتات سوا. نجهزها بس حتى نستخدمها الوقت المناسب. دقيقة خلينا نتخفى حتى نقتل بتخفي. اوه مال جوبلين. بس ممكن يشوفونه هيجي؟ ما اعرف بس ممكن يشوفونه والله. نقتل ورا العربة. هذا جا واحد يشوف شنو الموضوع. دقيقة. لا حيشوفنا.
Rightfully ours.
نقتل هذا واذا اكتشفونه ما عندي مشكلة. نتسلل نقتل ذولا. لحظة شنو شوف نجهز على الأعداء. بس ذولا مو أعداء انت شغلهم ما تسوى. لحظة شغلتهم ما تسوى ذولا. لحظة شغلتهم فعلا كانت بسيطة كلش. جرعة حلو الحق الصمم. سوي ريفيريو حتى نعرف شنو اكو ذهب وشغلات. هذا هو لحد هنا هذا هو تمام.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
حنقاتل بهالطريقة لأن أريد أستخدم هذا خلص التحدي. لا هاي قضينا عليهم بسهولة.
Fun is a relative term.
بنفس الوقت خلصنا المهمة مال الأستاذة.
Relatively fun.
واقف عزيزي بس خلينا نشوف ناخذ الفلوس والأشياء الموجودة. هاي شنو هاي؟ بيضة على شوي نقدر نحتاجها بالخلطات. زين نشوف على شنو اكو بالمكان. لا تهملون الفلوس والأشياء الموجودة مهمة. باو تم تحديد تدمير 3. زين سوين.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
اوكي.
Revelio.
يعني حنواجه هناك معناته. منجم اوفرلوك. هم أعداء أكو.
For better or for worse, we're in.
خلنا نتخفى عاد أحسن. تخفي موضوع يكون أسهل. ما نحتاج قتال هواية. قبل لا يحاول يكتشفنا احنا.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
خلاص اوكي.
Now I see why.
كمل. نبات المال السويت. اوكي. هاي نحرقها. لا لازم نستخدم غير شيء. نوخر الشبك. وراها ممكن نصعد. فلوس حصلنا. عادي. حتى نتخفى. نمشي على كيفنا. لا ما بيها مجال. هاي دقيقة لازم حتى نقفز من نصل مع دان نتخفى لا احتاجينه.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
اوه عناكب. خلينا نحذر من هاي السالفة العاد. هاي هم. هذا هم ليش مستغربين؟ لحظة. اوه هذا قاعد يطلق علينا. قضينا عليه. ممتاز.
They definitely think there's something here.
وحصلنا هواي نباتات واشياء من المهمة. بعد نباتات هواي بهذا الكهف. دقيقة قبل لا نروح نفتح هذا المكان بعو. العناكب هربت.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
زين هسه نصعد لي فوق. لازم عندي فكرة بالموضوع. وينغاريوم لافيوسا نحتاج. اوكي هذا هو. صعدنا. اوكي نكمل هسه.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
ممتاز حصلنا هواي نباتات من هالمكان.
Hairy legs, or the solar size, or the venomous fangs.
Smashing.
Should have built conjure stairs.
ايش راح نتوقع بعد يجينا؟ اوكي هنا وش عندنا؟ خلينا نشوف على السريع. دقيقة. فتحنا طريق منا. فلوس هذا مكان بيه مو اكثر. ممكن نشعل هاي الشعلة يعني.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
البحث عن الرمز الروني لازم نلقاه. زين هنا ماكو شي بعد. نصعد لازم منا.
That bridge has seen better days.
خلينا نشوف هنا شنو اكو. هذا الجسر مكسور. هذا الجسر نقدر نصلحه. سهل موضوعه. استخدم ريبيرو. لا تنسوا موضوع ريبيرو. لا مو بمبادا. نقدر نصلح الجسر. واو صلح الجسر. نقدر نعبر. هاي المهمة الرئيسية منها. دقيقة تعال اكو منا شبك مال العنكبوت. ممكن نحرقه حتى نصعد نشوف شكو. وشاح بني واسع. اوكي قوي الوشاح كان. اوكي هسه كمل طريقنا. شنو؟ اوه عنكبوت بطريق تفاصيل. اوه قاعد تظهر بعد عناكب بسرعة. ترقت العناكب. عناكب شكلها غريب وهجومها قوي. بس قضينا عليه. بس انا اخذ هاي. ماني فد مادة غريبة بيها قاعد تطلع منها العناكب. ماكو شي بعدنا؟ فلوس باعوا، لا تنسون الفلوس. استخدموا الريفيليو حتى تشوفون هاي الشغلات باعوا المخفية تكون. يلا على حال، خذنا رداءهم قوي.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
زين.
Rainbow's loyalists all but declared war.
وشاح خذنا شو اسمه الدروعهم قوية. شنو هاي؟ خلاص ايه. اوه استخدم لازم لوموس. استخدم لوموس حتى نستكشف هذا المكان. جاء النيران حتى هو يضل يتوخر. نشوف شنو هذا المكان. تمثال حصن ثريستال. اوكي حصلنا. كان بس موجود هذا التمثال، ما اعرف شنو فكرته التمثال هذا، بس على اي حال. زين كمل هسه طريقنا عادي. قتالات شكلها والله جاية. توقعت. قتلناهم، كان الموضوع سهل. لعب عنكبوت. اوكي منها ماكو شي.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our hands.
جاهزين القتال مالتنا؟ يلا جاهزين بالقتال احنا. يلا اعزائي تلقوا. لحظة عندنا. لا شنو؟ دقيقة نستخدم النباتات اللي عندنا. نستخدم النباتات حتى نصيبهم، حتى نقدر نسيطر بالقتال. يعني القوة. لا وخر عن هذا. العنكبوت كبير عندنا. استخدمنا لايتنينج ممتاز. هجوم كلش قوي صار علينا. خل نحذر لانه العناكب قوية بالنوع. هم قاعد يقتلون العناكب لو شنو؟ شنو نلحق نقاتل؟ لا ما يصير. راحت هاي.
Certainly cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to fight with.
قاتلنا قتال كلش قوي كان. قتال جدا شرس كان. مو سهل القتال كان. بس حصلنا هواية فلوس ومواد اشياء. زين شنو وين؟ استكشاف الكهف. دقيقة. قبل هذا الموقف عندنا هالصندوق ممكن نحركه، وعندنا هالاشياء ما اعرف شنو فائدتها. الباب لازم نفتحه. لا اكو وحدة ثالثة معناتها. اي عرفت الحل. وينغارديوم ليفيوسا. تعلمنا على الحلول هاي شلون تمشي. نجيبها منا نخليها هنا. نصعد منها. اكو شي هنا. اتوقع واحدة من الشغلات اللي ممكن نضربها. اي توقعت والله. هاي لازم. زين نضرب. هاي. وراها هاي. يلا بسرعة بسرعة. فتح الباب. باو. زين. هسه نكمل.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
سجل يوميات إيزادورا.
Unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
هاي شنو شغلة ممكن نكسرها لو شنو؟ لا هاي انعكاس لشي معين.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
اي الغرفة السرية.
And now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit.
هنشوف.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are—
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Brilliant.
اوه سباستيان عصب علينا. اوكي. واجهة الأستاذة جارليك 2. هنروح لها لين خلصنا الشغلات اللي طلبتها منا. رجعوا للأستاذة جارليك. أستاذة جارليك. لحظة وين الأستاذة جارليك؟ يمكن هاي؟ أي. اوكي. أستاذة جارليك.
Just the person I need.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
تعلمنا سباق جديد في لابندو.
Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
هاي ما شنو قدرات الفلابندو هاي.
You're a natural.
ها تعويذة الدفع والقلب الفلابندو. هاي تكسر فائدتها تكسر الدرع مال الاعداء. اذا الدرع البنفسجي مال الاعداء تقدر تكسره. حلو.
Where was I? Oh, yes. The greenhouse won't keep itself in order without a nudge from me.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
Was it Sirona Ryan?
It was indeed. How on earth did you know that?
Sirona has been a good friend to me as well. In fact, I retrieved a box of letters from Mrs. Sprottle for her.
Oh, darling Mrs. Sprottle. She was always astonished I knew as much magic as I did, being Muggle-born. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
تمام أصدقائي، بريل هنا نتوقف ونكمل بالحلقة الجاية. انتظرونا بالحلقة الجاية من هوغورتس ليجاسي.